Picture an animal being restrained so that it cannot move. Picture an animal with injuries and burn marks all over its body. This is what the animals that live in scientific research facilities have to go through every day of their life. Thousands of these animals are experienced to physical and emotional pain, and many of these animals never get to see the sun ever again in their lifetime because they're forced into these cages. Many people argue that animal testing is humane because it is needed to see if a product is safe for humans. When all in actuality, the majority of the tests that are safe on animals actually fail on humans, according to testing statistics. So this just comes to show that animal testing is unreliable, unethical, and unnecessary. The animals that live in research facilities are often burned, deprived of food and water, inflicted with wounds to study their healing processes, and forced to inhale toxic substances. According to U.S. statistics, 92% of the drugs that were safe on humans or on animals actually failed on humans. This just proves that animal testing is unreliable and wasteful because it's wasting countless money and countless innocent lives of innocent animals. Around 20 million animals are tested on, according to Andre Claire of Creatures Big and Small. Of these animals, there are ferrets, cats, dogs, guinea pigs, hamsters, rats, mice, dog, cats, monkeys, all sorts of animals. All of these animals are subjected to tests that cause both physical pain and discomfort. Approximately 80% of the animals that are tested on die when they are being tested on, or they have to be euthanized because they are useless to the researchers now because they're dying. Like humans, animals can experience boredom, loneliness, and stress. There have been several cases of monkeys ripping out their own fur because of all the stress and the pain that they're going through. And there's also been cases of rabbits self-mutilating themselves and biting on themselves to the bone because of all the horrible tests that they are put through every day of their life. These animals live in a constant fear of being tested on and being hurt. Two of the most popular types of animal tests are known as the Drace test and the LD50 test. The Drace test usually is involved with albino rabbits, and this test is to see they inject the substance that they're testing on into the rabbit's eyes. The rabbit is locked into an enclosure where it cannot move, and if it does move, it will break its neck. And the point of this test is to see if the substance causes any irritants in the bunny's eyes. And there have been, usually after the substance has been injected into the bunny's eyes, the bunny usually goes blind. And if it goes blind, the bunny is then killed because it is now useless to the lab researchers. The other test is the LD50 test, and this test is usually tested on beagles. And this test is used to determine how much of a dose can be lethal to an animal. So this test, they have a tube that is onto the beagle's nose, through their snout, and a lethal substance is injected into them until they die, basically. Animal testing is unnecessary because there are alternate methods that already exist. One such alternative method would be testing on products that have already been tested on. So, because you already know that those products are safe, so you know that, so you can test on and use that. What can you do to help? Buy cruelty-free products. Usually, cruelty-free products will have a sticker on the back of a bunny, and it says cruelty-free. This way, since you're not buying the researchers that test on animals, you're not buying their products, you are not giving them money, so they're not making money on the tests. In conclusion, animal testing is unethical, unnecessary, and it needs to be eliminated.